McDonald's is obviously the most famous burger place, fast food restaurant in the world. They're at least the most prolific. And this is something that they have a couple different versions of, depending on where you live, with slight alterations. So this is a twofer video. You're going to get to see how to make the American version, which is the Smoky Bacon Quarter Pounder. And in the UK, they called this thing the BigTasty. You want to know how to make the sauce? Is that what you were asking? You clicked on this, you're like, oh, I sure hope he teaches us how to make the sauce. Oh yeah, I'm going to teach you how to make the sauce. It'll blow your mind. You got to stick around because this thing's amazing. It really is. I promise. You're going to love that because I love that thing. Let's get started making this video so you can see how much I love this thing. All right, let's go. So the big trick about making this burger is the sauce, the smoky sauce. I've done a lot of research on this, trying to figure this out. It is the same sauce that was in the BigTasty over in the UK. It's very popular there. We never had that here. We have the Smoky Bacon Quarter Pounder because A, you wouldn't know what a quarter pound was, and you don't have American bacon. So your version is slightly different, but it's the same sauce. And therein lies the beauty and the problem, because people in the UK seem to differ wildly on what this sauce is made of. I came across a review of this burger when it came out, and the reviewer had an interesting little note. It was just this tiny little sentence in there that said that the sauce is essentially just Big Mac sauce with liquid smoke in it. That got me thinking. Now you can find pictures of it and it's not pink. It doesn't have the color. So what did they take out of it? The paprika, and they added liquid smoke. So basically this is a Big Mac sauce with a tiny bit of liquid smoke. This stuff is hated by many and used by more secretly than would like to admit. It just is. It is not some sort of a chemical thing. Basically, they take the pits with all the smoke going on in there. They scrape down the walls and they put it in the base of this, and that's how you get liquid smoke. So it does come from actual smoke. Don't hate on it so much, but we're just going to make a bit here. Recipe. Here you go. Right there. I'll pause. Write that down. Recipes are always, and ingredients are always in the description down below. Description is underneath the title. Look for the 3 dots in the word more. Click that and it will expand the whole thing down, and you will see everything that goes into this. If you didn't want to write that down real quick. Did I do it again? Did I do it? Maybe I did. I like to annoy the editor guy. I am the editor guy. Okay, so we have mayonnaise going down. We have some mustard going down. Now, is this one opened yet? It is not opened yet. It's new. If you saw the Wendy's Dave's Double video I did, you'll understand why that's funny. At least I had a new one. Okay. But I'm not a mustard guy. So you're welcome. But we're just going to put a little bit of this in here because we don't have the massive amount of mayonnaise. You can always pare this down a little bit. I like to eyeball things because I have calibrated eyeballs. Years of being a carpenter, yeah, and cooking, you just figure stuff out. All right, we have a little bit of onion powder going down. We have a little bit of granulated garlic granulated, onion powder, onion salt, whatever you got. A little bit of that. I mean, garlic powder, garlic salt. Okay. We're going to put in about 3 drops of apple cider vinegar here. We're going to be very, very careful about this. I'm going to actually measure this out because otherwise I could screw that up. Okay, that's about 1/8 of a teaspoon going down. 3 drops, 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then that's the same amount of liquid smoke I'm putting in this because I'm making a smaller batch. If you're making a bigger batch, you got to put a little bit more in. But this stuff is powerful. Do it over here because stuff's like skunk juice. It gets on something, man. It's gonna smell for a while. All right, that is that. We're not putting any turmeric in this as well because who is smoky in here? That stuff is powerful. If you're not used to using it, hang on, people. All right, what's the other thing that we need to go into a Big Mac sauce? Sweet relish. Let me grab that real quick. I did that just to freak you guys out. I know that there's somebody screaming, typing furiously in the comments, "You forgot that sweet relish!" Well, I didn't. You must have patience. There we go. I'm going to forget something, just not permanently forget it. And it doesn't matter what order this stuff goes in. Come on. This will not take a lot of time to hydrate, so you don't have to make this too much in advance. The onion and the garlic are powdered, so that will take a second, but those really kind of flare out pretty fast as far as giving off the flavor. Some other things take longer. Paprika takes a while to melt down in, but this one, we should be good to go. Should we taste it? Should we taste it? Okay, confession time, I can't taste smoke. I got sick long time ago. Really bad infection in my nose and everything, and for some reason I can't taste smoke anymore. So that part of this, I'm not going to know. Oh my God. That's delicious. That's friggin' delicious. Again, I can't taste the smoke, but I'm assuming you can. So that's how you make the Big and Tasty sauce for the Big and Tasty burger, Big Tasty, or the smoky bacon quarter pounder. There you go. You're welcome. So let's get this burger cooked. We've got our bun going down here. No sesame seeds on this one. This is a large bun because we're making a quarter pounder here. So we've got the bun lightly buttered and toasted. We've got some bacon sitting there getting nice and crispy. I pre-cooked it in the oven for a while and then just finished it up here, reheated it on the Kamal. It's fantastic for that. Now we're going to get this thing screaming hot. 450 to 500 degrees is where you want to be cooking this. We got a quarter pound patty, Lowry seasoning salt on both sides. That gives you that authentic McDonald's flavor. We're going to cook this about a minute each side, and that is what a McDonald's quarter pounder patty looks like. All right, this shouldn't take long to assemble our smoky bacon quarter pounder because, heck, they can do it in about 4 seconds on their assembly line, but they do get paid, what is it, $50 an hour now in California? So they're worth every penny. If you work at a fast food restaurant in California, I envy you. Man, you make a lot more money than I do. I swear to God. That's weird, but it's true. It's not $50 an hour. It's only $20 an hour. In case the rest of the world doesn't know this, only fast food restaurants. No other restaurants. And not Panera Bread, because that's... they contribute a bunch of money to the Governor Nuisance. So they're exempt from that law. Isn't that weird? It's weird. All right. Sorry, tangent. We got to assemble this thing, and we got to do it right because authenticity is everything. So we have our smoky, basically a smoky Big Mac sauce. It goes down right here. Yes, it does. And it goes on the top bun. Let me see. I've got my cheat sheet here for the ingredients because I never ate one of these things. I've seen a picture of it on the internet. That's what makes me an expert. Hey, pictures are worth 1,000 words. And there's thousands of words written because these things were heavily reviewed at the time by everybody. So we have a bun, we have sauce, we have a slice of cheese going down on the bottom. Now, if you got the double smoky bacon quarter pounder, it was a half pounder, and you still got 2 slices of cheese. You just didn't have one on the bottom. This is what fingers are for. We're doing that. There you go. Perfect. Now it gets a second slice of cheese on it. Yes, these are Kraft American slices, in case you were wondering. And you have to put this down pretty so it makes a nice, beautiful thumbnail shot. See, we've got a burger smile going out front there. We've got our bacon going down. I'm using 4 pieces of bacon. I don't know what they used. They could have used 2. They could have used 3. I don't know. I have 4. I'm putting 4 down. We have a nice, big, beautiful piece of tomato going on this, just like they would have used, and a handful of shredded lettuce thrown on wildly, just like they would have done, because they don't have time to mess around. They've got 8,000 of these things to make an hour. That's why they make the big bucks. All right, and we have our crown with the sauce going down on top. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That is just the way it would look if you got this at McDonald's. I bet. And if you want to make this as the BigTasty burger, if you're in the UK and you're trying to duplicate this, basically all you need to do is leave out the bacon. There you go. That would work perfectly. And the liquid smoke, good luck finding that over there. I don't know, maybe you can. But, oh, quarter pounder, by the way. I don't know what that is in kilos or grams. Actually, I do know what it is in grams. It's 227. Definitely 227. That was off the top of my head. I'm one of those people. But I'm going to take the thumbnail real fast and calculate how long it takes to get back here. Hold on. Seemed pretty instantaneous to me, because here I am. That's how that works. Now we get to dig into this thing, because that's what we do around here. I'm dying to, like I said, I never ate this thing. I don't really go to McDonald's all that much, so we're gonna go see what this thing tasted like, and if they should bring it back, maybe do something with the sauce though, because that seemed to piss a lot of people off. A Smokey Big Mac sauce. Come on, do better. Let's find out. Are you kidding me? Now you can't taste smoke. So I'm not sure how smoky that is, but aww, that's yummy. That's seriously yummy. That's a nice burger. I imagine it might be slightly better than the one they make. Just guessing, but that is a fine burger, and you now know how to make it. Hold on. I know I got sauce someplace. There's a big splat here. Looks like there was a seagull around. Bird poop joke, and then never mind. Never mind, you had to be there. Bird poop jokes, you gotta love them. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more stuff like this, leave me a comment in this comments section below. Ironically, that's where that goes. And tell me which iconic, not ironic, burger you want to see me do. I've done a bunch, and there's a bunch more out there. I'm running out of ideas, so I need you guys to tell me exactly what you want to see on this channel. I am a trained monkey, and I shall dance for thee. Just tell me what tune you want me to dance to, and I'm happy to do it, because this is fun, and I get to eat stuff like this, and you get to learn how to make stuff like this so you can eat stuff like this. It's a win-win. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video. Until then, have a good one. Bye.